tight end Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play right off the bat. It's a gain of 34.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On first down, Dart on the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
19, charge, 60.
To the air once more is Dart. And that is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
70 Lions.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Get set. On 18, watch out.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
There he goes again. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third and long.
Outside. Yellow. 18, watch out.
They send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Howard. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once again, it's Scatterboo, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The 15-yard line.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart, exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kyer Elo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will take it in himself. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, San Francisco. And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out. You go for two. They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Dart on first and 10. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. Second and inches.
At the 37-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. And he will have a Giants first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Scatterboot. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go now.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Throwing is Dart. Forced to his right. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Giants are back within a point. It's 8-7.
Giants 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Strike.
Here's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. Down the field, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Forced out wide. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to give that one to Darren Waller. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing, Dart, moving to his right. Good coverage there in the end zone and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Cougar knife check. Here we go. Mikey, track 60.
To the air again goes Dart, and that is incomplete. Darius Slate was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal of 28-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Giants are able to move in front. It's now 10-8.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Pearsall going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Out to his right. Taking off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So possession does not change hands. Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Jacob Howie. Touchdown, 49ers. Purdy has the offense ready as they will go for two.
49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Come back, trap 60, trap 60, go.
Now Dart, rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Dart going to throw here on second down. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So after one, 16-10 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Try again. It's second and 10.
At the Niners' 43-yard line.
60, second Ranger, second Pirate, Dragon 60.
The throw is Dart. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Third and 10.
Brings up third down and 10.
Half the 60, half the 60. 7 wide, get wide. Half the 11, 18 rep.
Dart. Get this into the hands of Neighbors. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles. Check out.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
17 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Trap 60,
First down, 49ers.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll let one go down the middle. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 41 yards.
San Francisco.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy. He'll buy time left.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
19. Go.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. Able to complete it to Ayuk. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Giants. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Giants will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 right. Let's go. 70 reps, 60 average. 60 average. Ready.
Richardson to throw. And nice work there. Going to a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 tight. 19, 18. Cougar knife. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Come on, like it. 18, find it. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Throwing, Richardson. Open man. That is Bob. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Now Richardson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 4th TD grab of the season. Not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked.
Mike, it's usually not a good thing when we start talking about the long snapper, but it was his error that leads to this blocked kick. So if this operation doesn't get cleaner, this is something we're going to have to keep an eye on the rest of the game.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A play fake. Now Dart flush to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
19. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Jab 60. Jab.
Throwing is Dart. That's going to be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get...
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown. 49ers. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Radwood. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. 7
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set.
Dart gonna throw it again. On the run to the right. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Got it. Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's to the right side and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Left thing, nice.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll let Richardson run this himself. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Up 60 Eagles. 6.
On 1st down, Dart. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Panthers 50, Panthers go.
Here's Richardson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready, 18, drop 50, Cougar 19, ready.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he will score. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead.
Giants 17. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Tracy now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer, let go.
On the play fake, here's Dart exiting the pocket right. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Come 19, down.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to have the Giants first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Let's go.
On second down, Dart. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
19.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19. Dragon 60.
Here's Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
74 yards. That's a first down.
Up the middle with Scalaboo. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Dart forced to his right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 20.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at
The
the
Niners
2-yard
will
line.
use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Go.
Now Dart forced out wide. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with
Into space. Take this one in. 93 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Tracy now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
18 Rattler. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
19 tight.
1st
Here
and
we
10
go,
at
Shaq.
the 29-yard line.
Bronco 8, Mustang 19. Cup 19.
Throwing. Dart. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it just past their 25.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, 49ers. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Tracy now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Set. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Check out.
To throw is Dart. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Throwing is Richardson. And he's got another one. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pinheiro on for the extra point.
Eddie Pinheiro lining up for the extra point.
It's up and good. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead.
Giants 17.
So now, after the touchdown. Pinheiro out to kick it away. Tracy now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing is Dart. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
18, 70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
7 Pirates. Set.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Now he'll work his way out right. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Okay,
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Warriors, get up.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Tracy now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own
60
On 1st down, Dart. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like